I'm playing a Temur control deck. Garrison's playing a Mardu Knights deck, and we've got a lot of proxies from Throne of Eldraine because that was the whole idea here. So I'm on the play. The first thing I'm going to do is cast Once Upon a Time for free.
Yep.
So I'm going to look at the top 5 cards.
So, yeah.
And
we really aren't going to go through, like, every card. You can look the spoilers up as it, you know, if
yeah, I don't know, like,
need be.
If you can actually read that or not. There might be a little bit of glare. Okay, so my hand, I've got 2 lands, a creature, and an Oko. And my top 5 are 4 lands and a Gilded Goose. So I think I want to take a Temple here. And it's probably going to be the Epiphany. So then these get shuffled. Put them on the bottom. Alright, so now I'm going to take my turn. I'm going to shock this in.
Alright.
And as I said, it's Gilded Goose.
Yeah.
And I don't actually have...
We didn't make food tokens.
Food tokens, surprisingly. So this is going to represent my food.
Alright.
And we'll do this. Food. Pass the turn.
Alright. So, we're going to play new land, Tournament Grounds. So, which makes... it's a little awkward, but...
Can't really cast spells on color with it,
yeah.
But cast all your knights with it.
And I think that's the big thing here. So, we're going to tap to add black and play the Knight of the Ebon Legion.
Alright.
So, go ahead.
Alright, so here, I want to play my Oko. So we'll play an island, we'll eat a food, and play Oko. And then Oko's going to immediately go up to 6 and make the food again. And then I'll pass.
Alright.
So Oko's getting smacked, but that's okay.
So, I gotta figure out. Oko's at 6.
Correct. Starts on 4 and has a +2. A lot of people are on the fence about this card. I've heard people love it. I've heard people hate it.
Yeah.
And I think the fact that its both abilities are plus is really good.
So I'm gonna shock a Sacred Foundry into play. I'm gonna add red for a knight and play a Fervent Champion.
Okay. That's pretty good.
And then I'm gonna move to combat. And we're going to attack.
+1.
Yeah, it's +1 here, but I think we're going to deal 1 to you.
Okay.
And then 2
to Oko.
Yep.
Keep him off the -5.
Yeah, and then I'm second main phase. We're actually going to skewer for the spectacle cost here. Probably should have skewered the goose, but
I'm actually wondering why you didn't just kill Oko.
I can't kill Oko.
If that attacked Oko.
I deal damage to you.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
All right then. See?
So
Good communication.
you have to lose life. So
Yeah, that's true.
Yep. So
All
go ahead.
right. So that gives us an opportunity. So I am going to +1 the Oko and turn this food into a golem, or into a beast. Sorry.
Yep. So that's the unfortunate part about that, but.
And then I'm going to Lava Coil the Knight.
Okay.
And play a Temple of Epiphany, scry 1, and we'll bottom that. So, go ahead. So this deck, I'm running 24 lands with 4 Once Upon a Time, and I feel like it's actually too many lands. Of course, that's always what I say.
Yeah.
Everything's too many lands.
All right. So I guess white, and we'll play a Worthy Knight. So whenever it casts Night spell, create a 1/1 white human creature token.
Hero of the Precinct, Worthy Knight.
Yeah. Basically. So we'll see. I really like this card. Go ahead. In this deck, just trying to like generate a bunch of value.
All right, I'm going to play Temple of Mystery and Scry. It's another land, guys. It's going to the bottom. Then I'm going to cast a Once Upon a Time.
Okay.
5 cards. We will take basic mountain.
And like as you can see, it's very hard to tell. Like my hand is all Eldraine cards right now, so like I have to continuously read. This is very odd, but
Oh, you know something I didn't even think about is I could tap that to make a food and then turn it into a beast. So I guess we're just making a food and then passing. This is my sick hand right now.
yeah, we need some land, or we're just
I don't
we're just dead.
want land.
We need land badly. So all right, we're gonna add black, cast Knight of the Ebon Legion, create a human.
Did you bring tokens?
I didn't know. I didn't bring
What?
tokens. Yeah,
Hold on.
nobody did.
It turns out I have tokens from Esper. 1/1 humans.
Cool. So we'll make a human, and then white,
Just leave this over here, I guess.
and we'll cast Venerable Knight.
When it dies, put a 1/1.
Yep. And then trigger the Worthy Knight and make another human.
Yep.
The human group. And pass. Yeah, we really badly need to draw some lands. We actually need. So like. We cut lands to make concessions for like low costed knights. Murderous Rider's kind of awkward right now.
So I'm
since
gonna
I can't actually produce black
Yeah.
to use the
spell.
adventure side of it.
So I'm gonna Chandra's Triumph the Worthy Knight.
Okay. That kind of stinks. That was about the only way that we were gonna try to generate
Yep.
a lot of value.
So I'm gonna
here,
plus
so.
1 here and turn that into a beast.
Okay.
Where's my beasts? Right there. And I don't actually want to attack, but I am gonna play a Temple of Epiphany and scry that land to the bottom. And pass.
Alright. So we need a land. We drew a swamp, so we'll play that. A little awkward too because the other card that is our hand. Like we're playing one Circle of Loyalty. So it's pretty good. It's knights we get +1/+1, but it'd help us try to get through the beasts. So I guess what we're gonna do is tap
Shave your
3.
beard into a Hu Manchu.
And we're gonna play an acclaimed contender.
Oh, is this the one that looks?
Yeah, so and it's got a lot of text. So whenever it enters battlefield, if you control another knight, look at the top 5 cards in your library, reveal a knight or equipment or a legendary artifact, and put it into your hand, and put the rest in the bottom in random order. So 5, right? Yep. Kind of weird. We're gonna take the Inspiring Veteran. And of course, like, and that you don't have to reveal it, right?
You do.
Oh, you do reveal that one.
Yeah,
okay.
if there's a
Yeah,
condition.
so if there's a
on it.
condition, you do.
Yep. Nope.
Nope.
Nope. I don't want to cut 3 cards.
It was 4.
Oh.
No, I don't think there's anything.
I don't think you have a profitable
Like, yeah, there's
attack.
there's no really good attack here. So go ahead.
I'm gonna make a food.
Yeah. I think this is where it starts churning out too much value.
Yeah. I can pay 2 mana and plus Oko to make a beast every
Yeah.
turn. Alright, so
Now next turn we'll at least have a attack with the acclaimed contender.
so I'm gonna make this into a beast. And I can't cast what's in my hand, so yeah, I'll pass.
All right. That's interesting. All right, so I think we're just gonna play. Oops.
Night Lord.
Yeah, we're gonna play the Night Lord. Inspiring Veteran. So it's just 2/2, but other knights you control get +1/+1, which is actually fairly
Pretty relevant.
nice. Yeah. And I think I'm going to pass.
I'll make a food.
Yep. And we have like, I'm doing it even though like so we could trade the Acclaimed Contender for one of those. Yes, double block, but we do have some. We have very few combat tricks in this deck. Went real high on the aggro plan.
Yeah, I
So-
saw a list that Seth Manfield posted that was like 30 creatures or maybe a few more, and then it was like 2 Sorens. That was it.
Yeah, and like we're playing, I think it's like 1 Circle of Loyalty, 4 Skewer the Critics, and that might be it for the non-creature portion of it.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do here is exchange this food for the Inspiring Veteran. It's an Augur of Bolas, guys. So you can have a food. I'll take the Veteran. So that shrinks his team down quite a bit.
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
And then I'll play another Gilded Goose. And that makes a food. There's my food. Run out of space here. And I'm gonna play a new Oko. So
Oh.
we'll start this over at 4.
That's unfortunate.
And then I'm gonna +1 him and make this a beast. I should just flip over beasts for food tokens. Yeah, and then I don't think I have good attacks though.
I think it's the problem. Is like gumming up the board.
Yeah, it doesn't do a whole lot.
Yeah,
It's like you can't pump him. That trades with a
I can.
beast.
Just not this turn.
Yeah. So like that would trade with a beast.
One just came into play.
Yeah. So yeah, I think I'll just pass for now.
Okay. All right, so we drew a land finally. It's not a color we need though. It's Castle Embereth. So enters the battlefield tapped unless you control a mountain. Of course, you have Sacred Foundry, and then it taps at red, 1 red. Tap it, creatures control +1/+0. It's unfortunate because we don't have double black. We don't have double red. We don't have double red to
Yeah.
activate the castle.
Yeah, so the Tournament Grounds is kind of awkward.
Yeah. But I think it's needed.
Mm-hmm.
Especially with playing so many 1-drops here. So, very awkward here. So Fervent Champion can pump something. Like, we could put a counter on the Acclaimed Knight, which would be pretty good. Or Acclaimed Contender.
It's not a counter though, it's just +1/+0.
What, this?
Oh,
no, if I
it
attack with a
dies.
Knight, yeah,
Yeah.
this dies.
Yeah. No, I just
Um,
take 1. Block
what's
the,
that?
Block
Yeah.
the goose.
Oh, yeah. So, and then obviously kill the Fervent Champion if need be.
Mm-hmm.
So we're probably just gonna pass. We have to gain some life at the end of turn, I guess.
So that goose that was already in play will make a food.
Okay. Hey, Bacon, how's it going? Long time no see.
Alright, play a land. We're gonna plus Oko,
Yeah, we
make a beast.
tried to make this. We tried to get it as early as possible in the day, but outside of the
Yeah.
shop's hours, so that other people from. I mean, there are some people that watch from across the globe.
Yeah, I don't really
so
have.
It's very awkward.
I still don't feel like I have good attacks, so I'm gonna go ahead and pass.
All right. I guess end of turn. We're gonna sack the food.
Gain
Gain 3 life. Just try to be semi-mana efficient. All right.
And give me back my Augur of Bolas foil.
So we'll draw, and yeah. So already see a problem with the deck because I'm stuck with 4 cards in my hand.
That you just literally can't cast.
I mean, I can cast 1, but
You
I
can't.
can I can cast Murderous Rider as the 2/3 with lifelink.
Yeah.
But I really need the removal spell is the problem.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I need the removal spell to deal with the Oko. So, I don't think there's much we can actually do here. I guess we can move to combat. No. Like, we pump this guy, he just blocks with 2. I lose my knight. I guess he loses 2 of his tokens.
Yeah, because
But
against
then
Death Touch.
my board's way weaker at that point, I think.
Of course, I can plus or minus 5 Oko next turn and take it.
Yeah, you can also just block with the Gilded Goose is the other
Yeah.
problem. So, I think we just have to, though. So we're actually going to attack. Yeah.
Oko with both of.
Yeah, we'll attack Oko with both of these.
Okay. So I'm going to double block the knight. And I'm going to block a goose here.
Alright, so... Unfortunately...
Kind of... He's either forced to
Like...
pump
yeah.
or... I guess you could pump or not pump, but...
Well, if I don't pump, I'd just lose everything for no reason. So, I think I have to.
Okay. So 1 on each.
Yeah, 1 on each.
Yep.
And then they'll just
Nothing.
yeah, they'll just bounce off of each other
Yep.
there. So I will pass.
I'm going to make 2 foods.
Yep.
Alright.
It's a lot different than playing with actual cards I have.
Yeah. Alright, first thing I'm going to do is cast this Growth Spiral. It's a garrison card.
It is a garrison card.
Alright, and I'll play...
It's probably arguably like my
favorite card.
favorite card in Standard right now.
Yeah. Alright, so...
What's up, Doc? How are you?
Play a Narset here. And we're going to look at the top. Is it 4 card? Yeah, 4 cards.
Yeah. Narset's not that big a deal for
Super,
us.
Super awkward. The one creature in the deck is in this 4 cards.
Nice. Nice. So I guess the thing to note, and we'll
So this is going to be really funny.
put up some
Flame Sweep.
excuse me, deck lists later. We do have them on Tapped Out, just not like live
Not
yet.
public, yeah. All right, so here's the line of plays that I have available. I can Flame Sweep, kill all these things, and that triggers, and he puts a counter on that. Then Oko can't take it. So I think I'm very much incentivized to -5 Oko, sacrifice or give him a food, I should say, and switch exchange control with that.
Yeah.
And now, I think I just cast the Flame Sweep. 2 damage to each creature except creatures I control with flying.
Yeah.
So my gooses don't die. This guy is going to die. Oh, no, I'm sorry. This guy's going to die. Too many proxies.
Yeah.
And then all my stuff has a point of damage on it, but... and I should be at 1 food. Get in for 9.
Yeah, can't do anything about that. So we're going to 12.
And then, so this is my food, my creatures. I used Oko, so your turn.
Yeah, and I don't think there's any coming back from this. So there's Contender.
So you have 12 damage on the board.
Yeah. So I guess we'll play a Fervent Champion. And we'll play a Murder. We'll cast a Murder Strider. Probably
Okay.
sat in my hand for too long.
Yeah.
Trying to get the extra.
Try and
Man.
kill Oko.
Yeah, so, but.
Alright, so go back to my turn.
Thing to note, like, it is a 2/3 with lifelink. It does go on the bottom of your library, so.
Yeah, I think that is one of the best cards in the set.
Yeah.
Alright, so go to my turn. Immediately going to use Narset. Look at the top 4.
How's it going, Josh? Glad to see
Hey,
you
Josh.
can make it too.
We'll take a Chandra.
Yeah.
Alright, so we are going to cast the Chandra. And a lot of people forget that she has a -2.
Do I have a way to shuffle? Yeah. I don't believe in this deck. We put a way to shuffle. You do have the new new
land.
fetch land, yeah. Wizards made the comment we don't want to put fetches in Standard, but we're going to make just a very slightly downgraded version of Prismatic Vista.
Right. So anyways, I'm going to use Chandra's -2 and pay for the Lava Coil and hit Murderous Rider.
Yeah.
That way it's exiled forever. And since it does not go on an adventure right now, he cannot
Nope,
cast it from
correct.
exile. So we're going to go, I guess, +1 there and make this into a new beast. And then attack for 12. So he has to block,
Yeah.
go to
so
3.
Fervent Champion. I guess we just block here.
And then I pass.
All right.
Man, I can't believe
So
it's still on 4
white
lands.
red. We'll play a Worthy Knight
Yep.
and we'll pass.
I guess we will.
Think of a way to get Rider back up from
0.
the bottom. I don't know if there's
Draw 1 billion cards.
Yeah, but I just don't know if like in these colors is there too many ways to shuffle your deck outside of
Yeah, I don't know
the
about
lands. I guess that's really what comes down to.
that. We're swinging.
All right, in response to attackers,
Flash.
we're gonna flash in a Blacklands Paragon.
Yeah.
Trigger the Worthy Knight
Yep.
and give this Death Touch and Lifelink until end of turn.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're going to. This guy will block.
Hold on. Target Knight.
Yeah.
It can target himself, and he has 3 power.
Oh.
So giving himself
Giving
lifelink
himself
is probably
lifelink, yeah,
better.
yeah.
It's 1 point. It might matter.
Yeah. So I guess we'll
So-
see. So I mean, either way it goes, we're blocking 3/3s.
Yeah.
I think we're just still dead.
So you would go up to 6.
So we block these 3.
and then you would take 8.
Yeah.
Yep.
So. Yep.
All right. So that's game. So we'll go to the next game here. That's yours. That's
We've got,
that's a beast.
Well, we've got basically 4 different combinations of decks, right?
Yeah, we both made 2 decks, and my other deck is Grixis.
My other deck is Simic Adventure.
Yeah. So the Grixis deck did not get too many good-looking cards from Eldraine. So I think that one's only using a few of the fetch lands and 4 Murderous Riders.
And I think, don't want anybody to underestimate the new lands, as well as the. Yeah, I found a way to shuffle in Mardu. Yep, lose. But the new Search for a Basic is actually pretty good.
Yeah, so we're streaming from a different laptop, and I've got another laptop here that I'm watching Twitch chat on.
Yeah. All right, I will play first. Hopefully, we can not draw some lands.
Yeah.
And I don't
that was
remember. I'd have to look up to see how many lands were in this deck.
24, I think.
I don't even know if it was 24.
It might not have been. It might have been 22. Curve is really low.
Yeah.
Problem is color requirements.
Yeah, and that's what makes it super awkward.
Yeah.
And we didn't put any temples in this deck either, did we?
No, 'cause you don't want
it's
tapped
too slow.
lands. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know why. All right, let's see if we can get this just pulled up real quick. I am interested to see where we went on land count.
Interesting hand. I'll keep it, I guess.
Sounds like he's got. We're at 22 lands.
Okay. So yeah, maybe
So-
23 would be better, and you probably need more black basics.
Yeah, and that might be the.
I don't even know if there are basics actually. Were there?
A plains, a mountain, and 2 swamps.
Okay. Maybe it should just be 4 swamps.
Yeah, but then see, like, hands like this seem really good, so we're gonna go ahead and keep this.
And you'll be on the play.
Yep, and I'm on the play, so we will play a Tournament Grounds, tap for black, play a Knight of the Ebon Legion.
All right. I am going to cast Once Upon a Time.
Yep. Now, I guess the thing to note is, like, if it's the first spell you've cast this game, you may cast it without paying its mana cost. If you're digging for a specific land, it's probably better to play this now. But like, I guess it doesn't really matter.
It doesn't matter. You can see your draw. I guess I could have seen my draw first before doing it. I don't know that it would matter there. I'm going to take... This is tough. Because the one creature in the deck, other than Gilded Goose, is here. I'm going to take a forest. Alright, let's go to my turn. That's in my hand, sorry. Play the forest, play a goose. And
Yeah, make your food.
go ahead.
So Oko next turn, which is problematic. We're gonna shock in a Sacred Foundry. Red, we're gonna play Fervent Champion. Combat trigger.
Yep, 3.
So 3.
17.
And then we're gonna add white to play a Venerable Knight.
Alright.
So we got a better curve going this time.
I think the only play I can make, you got 3 cards left, right?
Yeah.
Is,
Flame Sweep.
yeah, it's got to be the Flame Sweep. So
Yep.
kill his board. There's no trigger for the other knight.
Yeah.
And then I'll pass.
Alright, so we're gonna cast a Worthy Knight. It's the dude that whenever you cast a knight makes night creatures.
Yep.
We're gonna play Godless Shrine tapped and pass. So the mana base is also very like it's playing. We're playing 4 of each of the shocks, and more or less just needed as many of the dual lands as possible that weren't tap lands.
I'm gonna scry 1.
Yep.
I really want that, but I can't actually cast it.
I think that's gonna be the awkward part about standard
Yeah.
building towards something.
I guess I can cast it if I make a food token. So I guess I'll leave it there, but I'm gonna blast that with a Chandra's Triumph and then pass.
It's got too much removal. All right.
That's what this whole deck is.
Yeah. Actually,
Yeah, that's probably not a. It doesn't generate
No.
a card there, so.
what I want to do, I think at this point is actually just shock the Blood Crypt into play.
Play one other dude first.
I don't have another dude.
Oh.
But we want to leave up the tournament grounds. So we'll play the Acclaimed Contender.
Yeah, you don't have another
I don't
knight.
look. I don't have another knight. Yeah. So. Yeah, I guess so. We could have
Yeah,
just.
so just don't shock in the
Yeah,
Blood
don't shock
Crypt,
in the Blood Crypt.
and you're back at 18.
Yeah.
All right, my turn.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, so I draw my Cheryl Blossom.
Yeah, my problem is I don't have another creature. I'm not, and this I guess
Yeah.
is the opposite issue. I'm flooding out.
Yeah, and I think I just have to do this. Blast that with a
Yeah.
Chandra's Triumph. Swing for 0.
Sure, send
Pass.
a message.
Yep.
Draw. All right.
Now I'm stuck on lands and you're not.
Yeah, we're gonna play an Inspiring Veteran.
Yep.
Play Blood Crypt tapped. I am hellbent. So.
All right. Drawing a land was actually pretty good there. So I think I'm not too worried about the one little dude. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'll just pass right now.
All right. We need See now we need to draw
Yeah.
something. Combat.
Yeah, take
Swing
2.
for 2. Yeah. Go ahead.
So on your end step, Growth Spiral.
Yep.
Draw a card. And then make a food. Go to my turn.
Yep.
Alright, so it's a little awkward because I don't have triple red.
Yeah, and like noting that the goose has to tap and sack a food to add a red, so you're only at double now.
Yeah.
So the idea behind this deck was to just literally control the board until you can win with Oko.
pretty much.
and then-
or Chandra.
Yeah, and then added one additional creature that could be a finisher.
Yeah.
Correct. So
I think for now. Super awkward. I'm gonna Growth Spiral.
Mhm.
Maybe I can draw a land. Didn't. But it draw a removal spell, so let's sack the food and flame sweep,
Yep.
and then pass.
So, I guess the good part about it is like we can still get back into this. We'll pass.
Growth spiral.
Yep.
Jeez. Okay. Pass.
We're gonna flash into Black Lance Paragon.
Yeah.
So it's an empty Paragon, but it is a 3/1,
Yeah.
and like Goose not having any power is very helpful. Draw. Cast a Midnight Reaper.
Resolves.
All right, move to combat.
Yep.
Swing for 3 at you.
Go to 12.
All right.
Make a food.
So we might be able to start attempting to generate some value with the Reaper, but and it's one of the few cards. It's just the we're playing Knight of the Ebon Legion, Midnight Rider, or Midnight Reaper, and I think it's just like lands and Skewer the Critics are the only old cards that we kept,
Okay, so I'm
at
gonna
least for this build.
shock in a steam vents.
All right, I like it. We're winning.
And so blue and 3. This is stolen by the Fae.
Yep.
X equals 3. So bounce that to your hand.
Yep.
And I didn't bring fairy tokens, so I'm making 3 fairy tokens.
Yep.
Put that in there.
I think it's a very, very good card.
Yeah. And that's a food, so I guess I'm done.
All right.
So the idea behind
So
this
draw.
was playing spells that cost 3 or less that I can flash back with Chandra. Just for your pseudo card advantage, if you will.
Yeah. All right. So we're gonna recast Midnight Reaper. And hello, Gizmo. I guess this is the hard part about this. So we'll move to combat and attack for 3.
I'm actually going to offer the block.
And I think I'm gonna take it.
Okay.
So I'll lose a
No,
life.
that's a food. That's a fairy.
Yeah. I'll lose a life, go to 17. Draw a card.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Midnight Reaper's really good here.
so I know his deck list, but the problem I got, like, he's been generating way too much value off that stupid goose. So we're actually gonna swift end. So this will be the first adventure that's cast this game.
Yep.
So we're gonna use the swift end ability as 1 black as an instant. Destroy target creature or planeswalker, you lose 2 life. And then this thing is gonna go. We're gonna put it over here. It's gonna go to venturing. I'll go to 15, and I will pass.
All right. That takes me off my triple red that I wanted so badly.
It's not that I can't run temples. We just didn't run temples in this because we wanted the mana base to
We're
be a
gonna
lot
Chandra's
cleaner.
Triumph that.
So all right, I will draw a card.
Yep.
Lose life.
Attack for 2.
Yep. We'll lose 2, go to 12.
And we will play a Narset.
What are the white cards in my deck? The white cards are my proxies.
I could have played the Narset
No,
before combat, but
Yeah.
I guess it didn't matter.
So the
Only
white
drew one
cards
card.
are Inspiring Veteran and Acclaimed Contender, Worthy Knight, and then Venerable Knight.
It's like Once Upon a Time.
Red was the splash that we went with
Yeah.
for this. So it's mostly Orzhov.
Pass
But
after
splashing
that.
red for Fervent Champion, and I think just the land, if I remember correctly. I'll draw.
Well, you have the deck list pulled up, don't you? Is
Yeah.
there other red cards?
Oh, and Skewer.
Yeah. So we probably could actually cut the red. I think we just wanted
Oh,
Mardu.
Inspiring Veteran is red also.
Oh, yeah,
the,
never mind.
The Lord.
Yeah.
We wanted the Lord.
Yep.
So, all right. So, we are going to play a Fervent Champion.
What are the white cards? No, I meant creatures and spells.
Yeah.
Not proxies.
Yeah. That's why I said, like, I started going through all the white creatures there. So, alright, Fervent Champion. I'm trying to see. There's not really a way to get this onto the battlefield at the same time. But we can start generating a lot of value. So we're actually going to cast, this is the first time we've cast it. It's going to be the Circle of Loyalty.
Oh boy, we got a reader.
So it's the legendary
Okay, so you're paying
enchantment.
5 because you have 1 night.
Yep.
Creatures get +1/+1.
Yeah, 4 white white.
Whenever you cast a legendary spell, so I don't think that's going to happen. And then you can create knights with it.
Yeah, and we're not playing the 5 mana
Yeah,
legend.
because you're not playing 8.
So we're not using the middle portion of it, but the fact that it 4 mana and can generate another knight, which actually happens to be a 2/2 with vigilance, is pretty good. So and then we'll move to combat. We're gonna try and take as much value away from you as possible. So we'll attack here for 2.
Yep.
I will pass.
All right.
And we don't have to worry like Narset the Midnight Reaper right now, so it's pretty good.
Oh, sorry, those are untapped.
Yep.
Finally drew the Oko. So the first thing I'm gonna do is make that a beast. So Oko will be on 5.
Okay.
And I'm gonna cast a Once Upon a Time on my turn.
Yep.
Looking for red mana here. Which I found a temple, which is perfect. So we'll play that, and I get to scry.
Yep.
And I'm going to put that on the bottom, because it was another land. So if he has a removal spell, my Oko can get hit. And this stupid circle is actually really good, because he can just make a million knights. So I'm going to try to apply pressure.
I do have to
here.
tap it.
Yeah.
So.
So I'll attack for 2 in there.
And I don't have a choice. So we're going to 10.
And then pass. So if you're just tuning in, these are fairy tokens from Stolen by the Fae.
Yeah. Draw. And Murderous Rider is actually
on an adventure. We can put a counter thing on it.
Sure, there you go. So we'll draw. So we're going to move to combat and attack the Oko.
Forced to block.
Yep. And in response, we're going to tap that for black.
Flash in
a black land Paragon.
Death Touch Life.
Death Touch Lifelink until end of turn. So he'll die.
No, he won't. He has first strike.
Oh, he does have first strike. Even better. Completely forgot about that. So I'll gain 2 though. Go to 12. Wow, look at that. Works out better than I thought it was going to.
Yep.
Then we're going to second main phase, cast a Knight of the Ebon Legion, and we're going to bring this guy back.
Yep.
From an adventure. And pass.
Ready for this kapow?
Yeah, so we'll see what happens
All
here.
right.
It's going to be unfortunate, but
Yeah. So I'm playing a Cheryl Blossom.
Yep.
And then I'm going to -2 on this Flame Sweep.
Sure. Kill these 2 guys.
Yep.
Can't do anything about that.
Not the best because of the
The circle, yeah. I mean, we were amassing what looked like could be a good board, but
So let me get counters on everything. Yeah.
yeah. Shit, 2. Okay.
So I guess I make a food, and I'm gonna play a land.
Mm-hmm.
Bottom another land. So I think I want to leave the fairy tokens back to block. So I'll pass.
All right. Draw. So we're gonna move to combat.
Yep.
We're swinging at. So we apply pressure both ways, like if you don't block. So we'll swing at one at each.
Like that?
Yeah, because this will be 2 power, so it would
Yep.
take out the Chandra. Yeah. And it is, so this is a 2/3, and this is a 3/4.
Yeah, I think I just block like this.
Sure. And then second main phase.
Yep.
Play Blood Crypt tapped, and we'll pass.
So the awkward part here is that if I were to try to exchange with the knight, he could pump it, and then the ability would fail.
Yeah.
The Murderous Rider has 3 power, though, so I can exchange that, and he does not have the red land that pumps power, so he's not going to be able to do that. So that's what I'm going to do. I am going to -5 Oko and give you this food in exchange for your Murderous Rider.
For a tapped Murderous Rider?
Yes.
And that's the thing to note, too.
Yeah.
Like, he took it, it was tapped. You're just exchanging control.
And has 3 toughness?
He has 3 toughness, yep.
Okay. I'm going to blast it for 5.
So.
Oh, no, I'm sorry.
You
It's going to be
can't-
3.
It's going to be 3.
It's going to be 3,
Yeah.
yeah.
So.
And then that's exiled.
We'll pump him. And the
Yep.
interaction for 3.
It just pumps power. Oh, it does
No, it
pump
pumps
toughness.
toughness,
Oh,
yeah.
I didn't realize that.
Yep.
Okay.
So he doesn't get 5 because you remove the loyalty and you have to sacrifice
Yeah.
the Planeswalker. So he no longer controls the
I also didn't
Chandra.
realize it pumped toughness.
Yeah,
too.
it gets +3/+3, which is actually a huge boon.
Okay, so he's a.
And I guess I should have shocked in the Blood Crypt because it would have allowed me still to
Yeah.
be able to do this, but
Okay, so he is a what? 4/5,
no, 5/6.
5/6 with
Yep.
3 damage on him. So if you pump him again, he has 9 toughness.
Yep.
Okay, so I can't do that. Yeah, that was a mistake. Let's cast a Narset
Yep.
and then go looking.
Go digging. Like, the hard part about this is that I really badly wanted to make a knight. Just hoping he had no removal, but
All right. So I don't actually remember if I played a land here or not, so I'll just pass.
alright. And the proper thing there is to not sacrifice food because he's playing so many removal spells already. Alright. So, move to combat.
Can't do anything.
We're going. You revealed an Oko, right?
Yeah.
So, the problem is, so you get to generate.
You either let me get another random card or you force me to play another Oko. So it's either way it's costing me a card.
Yeah.
So it's which one do you value more?
And the problem, I think, is that he's got so much removal, and he just finds a replacement Narset. I think that it's. This is a rough one. It really is.
Also worth noting is I don't have a food currently.
Yeah. But that could change at any point in time.
Mm-hmm.
So, especially because, like, you can use this to create a food
And then play the other one.
and then play the other one.
But
which
I can't-
doesn't- you
I can't take your-
exchange,
yeah, I
right,
can't
'cause
take
you're
your
on
guy,
5,
though.
Yeah. So we're gonna attack the Narset for 2.
Yep.
No pumps. We'll actually just leave there. That's perfectly fine. I'm okay with that. And then second main phase, we're gonna play a Worthy Knight. So whenever I cast a Knight spell, create a 1/1 white human. So try to grind this thing out again. You know, the bad part is we don't have double pump for Knight of the Ebon Legion.
Yeah.
But-
So he is currently a 2/3 that could be up to 6 toughness, correct?
Yep.
Okay. So I need to figure out. I guess the first thing I'll do is make a food because I don't have one. I have 4 red. So I have to shock here. Somewhere there's an 8. I really want to kill the knight because that gets out of hand like really fast. So you have no cards, correct?
Correct.
Okay, so we're gonna play as Chandra.
Yep.
We're going to lava coil the knight.
All right, so this is where things get awkward. So I can pump him, save him, but it doesn't actually matter because then he just flashes back the lava coil and kills the knight. I'm down 3 damage and I don't have a creature. So that's fine. We'll let it exile.
Okay. Now I'm gonna flash back. And I should have played the Chandra second. And that's
A 3/3. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we're gonna flash it back. And hit that.
Chandra's Triumphant.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So that's
so
5.
dealing 5 damage to
Yep.
it. So is it exiled with the Triumph?
That one is not.
Okay.
But the Triumph is exiled, of course.
Yep.
And then that is a food.
Food
He
token.
can make a 3/3.
Yep.
I have a 2/3, but I actually want to protect my planeswalkers, so I'll pass.
Yep. So end of turn, we're gonna make a knight.
We don't have a
We
knight
don't have
token.
knights either. We don't have anything. And I'll take my
Man,
turn.
Fail.
We'll draw.
Yeah.
So to note also, it's a 3/3 with vigilance. We'll move to combat, and we know the one card in his hand is Oko. So we're gonna attack the Chandra.
I will block with your Murderous Rider.
Sure, you gain 2.
Yep. That goes to your library.
Oh, on the bottom of my library.
Oh wait, no, it doesn't, because it's my trigger, right?
It's put on the bottom of its owner's
Oh,
library.
it is owner.
Yeah.
Okay. I was gonna say I can't put it on mine.
Yeah.
So.
Second main phase.
So yeah, that's actually a good thing to note is
We're
that
gonna play a
because
Sacred Foundry tap.
that was my trigger, but it said owner's library.
Yeah.
So if it didn't say owner's library, which I think most of the cases it will, my turn, right?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
There's probably a couple other corner cases.
All right, so this is the problem: is this thing right here, because it will generate
No,
a threat every
Yeah.
turn.
we did have an Ember Cleave in the deck originally, and actually cut it out because of the double red,
Actually, let's do it this way.
and not big enough bonus.
Once upon a time.
Yep.
5 cards. Of course, that's one that I didn't want to send to the bottom. So we will take a temple. I'm getting pretty close to finding that Drakuseth that
Yeah, that you put on the bottom to begin
Yeah.
with. Yeah. I think Once Upon a Time's a great card too.
We're gonna make this a beast.
Yep.
Scry. We'll top it. So he's gonna make another knight, which will be able to attack again, but I can block that one. And knowing what's on the top of my library, I'm gonna 0 Chandra and attack with those.
So you have 1 card in hand.
Correct.
Okay. You've used Chandra, so we can safely do this.
Yeah,
make a
make
knight,
one blockable.
and then block them both.
Yep.
Thing to note, if he had a card in hand that was unknown, I don't know if you do that because then you don't block
It could have been a flame sweep.
because it could have been a flame sweep. Yep.
Yeah.
Exactly.
All right. Pass.
End your turn. I'll gain 3.
Okay.
So we'll go to 15. And we used all of our mana that turn, which is pretty good. Draw. Wow. So we got stuck on 4. We're at 8. You'll never believe what I just drew.
A land.
Yeah. All right, here's the problem. We have to manage the board very well right now. So we're gonna move to combat. We're gonna attack both at Oko, just to be able to keep it at 2, so you can't actually somehow generate and take something. So if he draws Gilded Goose,
I will block 1.
he can play Gilded Goose, make a food, take my guy, and then play his other Oko. So, second main phase, we'll play Godless Shrine. Tapped, pass. I don't know what, I guess Knight of the Ebon Legion is really what we're playing to with
Oh, you still have one. Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So you should have beasts
Yep.
still.
I have my knight.
Okay, so this stupid thing,
Yeah, so
making infinite dudes, is so good.
I think the deck actually needs more than one copy.
Probably. So we'll plus there and make food.
So like this is the awkward portion
Yeah.
because he's got to sacrifice his Oko to make another blocker. And unfortunately, Circle of Loyalty taps. But
All right, let's see if this is a good line. We'll play Chandra.
ooh,
And I think I -3. I guess it doesn't matter which -3. 3 damage each non-elemental. 'Cause those are knights, right?
Yep.
Yeah, so we kill one of them. Unfortunately, I can't time it, so I kill both. And then play the new Oko.
Yep.
And +1 him to make this food into a beast.
Yep.
And then we'll pass.
And we're gonna make a knight. And we're gonna draw. And that's not what we wanted to draw.
Must have been a
Wow.
land.
Holy cannoli. So combat.
Yep. I don't even think I used her, did I?
Nope.
Yeah. So I should have put a counter on every Fred Planeswalker.
Yep. Put a counter on every
Okay.
Planeswalker.
So we'll pretend like I didn't forget her ability.
Yeah, it's fine. It actually makes it way more awkward.
Yeah.
So, I mean, no matter what I'm attacking, I assuming you're blocking.
Mm-hmm.
So
Attack.
we'll attack, yeah.
Yeah. It's being blocked.
And we will play this other Godless Shrine and pass.
All right. So we will make a food. So they'll go to 7 on Oko.
Wow, we've got
We're gonna give you an emblem.
yay. So we actually have a clock against us now.
Yep.
We need to draw some knights. Unfortunately, Midnight Reaper is a really bad one to draw right now.
I think I just flashed back Once Upon a Time to dig to that Draku Seth.
Okay.
So that's what I'm gonna do. And it's like literally on the bottom of the deck, so it's awkward. Oh, I should have done that first. Because there's a Gilded Goose in there.
Oh. Yeah,
Um,
but I mean, I guess you turn it. You get to make a beast at that point, don't you?
Guess we take that. That slows him down 1 turn.
Oh, Once Upon a Time.
Oh, shoot.
You can't take
I
that.
can't take that. I'm looking at Narset. So I have to take
Take
nothing.
land or the goose.
Nothing.
I just said there was goose in there. Yeah.
There is.
So the downside,
Is there's too many conditions?
doctors. I don't even say that. The doc wants to know is Gideon still in standard?
He's in War of the Spark, wasn't he?
I don't remember. But yeah, the one that makes
All right, pass.
gives your stuff lifelink, death touch, blah blah blah, or lifelink, indestructible.
So yeah, I should
Whatever it
have
is.
cast that Once
Oh.
Upon a Time first.
Sorry.
I wasn't thinking about.
End of your turn, make a dude.
Yeah, I wasn't thinking that. I've only seen 1 goose this game.
Oh,
He would have
so
made a
you made-
food,
yeah.
and then I could have made a beast out of it. So
It seems like you've seen a lot of geese.
Yeah.
Upkeep, we take a damage.
yep.
And all right, we don't have a way to kill our own knight, which is unfortunate. So you have a Gilded Goose, and that's it.
Yeah. So a Planeswalker's getting hit here. So he's probably going to kill. Probably attack Oko is my guess.
Yeah, stop the swap.
Yeah.
And I think that's, I mean, you can attack, like, you can block with the goose.
I actually really want the goose to stick around because
But I don't want the goose to stick around.
Yeah. Making a food and making it a 3/3 every turn is really good.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we'll block the, or we'll attack the Oko.
Oko will take 3.
Okay.
So he will go from 7 to 4.
Yeah, Gideon would be good here. Like I said,
All set?
I don't know if you were around for the beginning. We're gonna add white and play a Venerable Knight, and then we'll pass. Yeah, I think he would be good in this deck. So,
Okay, so we will.
and you play it to more of a. You probably do play more to an Orzhov list.
So we're gonna plus
splashing quite a bit of
plus
red.
Cheryl Blossom here to put counters on my red planeswalkers. +1 to turn this food into a beast.
Yep. I tend to, when a new set comes out and building a deck like this, try to fit as many new cards into it to see how they play. How they play together. So
another food. Well, +2 here. Actually, do we +2 here or do we kill? I think we kill something.
you kill all of them.
Yeah.
You just -3 and kill both of them.
They both have less than 3 toughness, right?
Yes.
Or 3 or less, I should say. So yeah, -3, deal 3 to each non-elemental.
Yeah.
Which of course that kills my beast.
So
Because I didn't think about that.
The problem with this is that there's no way to time this
Right.
for me to actually put the counter on another one.
Yep.
So
And actually it kills my gooses. So you tricked me. I didn't want to do that.
it does.
Yeah,
kill
it's
your
not
goose.
flame sweep.
Yeah, I was thinking it's flame
All
sweep,
right,
right?
let's
So-
go back. Kills my gooses. Okay, so no, I think I actually just killed this with the -X. And it has,
Because
it
it's
has 2
exiled.
toughness, right?
Yeah, it's 2 toughness. Yep.
Yeah, and it's exiled, so it's not gonna die.
Yep.
So yeah, tricking
Sure.
me.
All
Dirty.
these different interactions.
Yeah. All right. Can't use her. Used her. Used her. Made that. Used Oko.
What'd you use her on?
I plussed.
Oh, gotcha.
So yeah, pass.
So end of your turn.
Make a
We'll
knight.
Make a dude. We'll draw a card. Don't let it be a land.
Yes, it's a land.
We're just gonna play that now.
Nice.
We have assembled the crypt. So combat. We attack Oko.
Okay.
Actually,
Okay.
yeah.
Oko. Okay.
Yeah, okay. Oh, I lost
Yep.
life. Trying to remember, or trying to think, I guess, is it's so you just take a knight, right?
Correct.
And I can't let that happen. You just generate another beast.
Correct.
So yeah, we'll
Okay.
Do
so
that.
We're gonna do this, and we're gonna block with the 1, and make a food
Yep.
with it. And then Goose will die.
these will trade.
These will trade.
Oh no, yep. Yep, that's about right.
Yep.
Pass. Can't do anything.
All right. So I need to somehow overcome this stupid card advantage of the Circle of Loyalty.
Yeah, I think you already have, like,
Yeah.
because you just keep turning it into.
Just make a beast.
Yeah.
Except that's a 6. I think I +2 here. Give you an emblem. But you have 1 in play still, right?
One.
1 knight from last turn.
Yeah, but I'm already, like, I'm at 13 ticking.
No, I don't think I actually want to make an emblem. I think I want to shoot that for 3. That way I'm at parity with beasts
Yeah.
now. So then I will use her plus,
Yep.
and I made a beast
Her
with
0.
Oko.
You mean her 0?
Yeah, her 0
Her
plus
0
1.
to plus?
Yep.
Very awkward.
So now I'll pass.
Make a dude.
So, yep, and then lose life.
Yep. Untap this thing. That's irrelevant now and draw a card.
So now I've got the engine
All right,
going
so
until he draws something really good.
Castle Lochthwain.
Oh, all right.
It's the other castle. We're playing one of each of the castle.
Yep.
Excuse me. No, we're not. We're playing one red castle, one black castle. We're
Yeah,
not playing the
not
white
the white
castle. The white castle probably would be really good here. So
There's always going to be a situation where a card's good. It doesn't mean it's
Correct.
good to play it.
Yeah. So I think. So here's.
Oh, Nightbot. Nightbot, Broken Link.
Broken Link.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I have to fix that.
Oh, must not be a space between it?
Yeah, it must not be.
That's weird.
Yeah.
White Castle's always good. Yeah, sliders are bomb. Yeah, I mean, I
We
guess.
don't have a White Castle around here.
Not anymore, because we had a White Castle close to us and it closed. Nobody went there.
It was
So-
probably really dirty.
We're actually going to
Yep.
draw a card, and then we lose one.
Yep.
Go to 11. All right, now what's the most problematic card we have? Isn't there Oko in hand, right?
No, I don't think so. There's
Or
one-
no, you played that Oko. Okay.
You don't know what the card in my hand is.
Okay. So I actually like this. So we're gonna Murderous Rider. We're gonna Swift End it. Use
Yeah.
the adventure,
Yep.
and we'll lose 2. We go to 9. Now the question is, do we? I think we try to get something off the battlefield, and then he'll lose his beast or he'll lose his goose, one of the two. So we'll attack Big Chandra since she's gonna be the one that kills us.
Yeah. Block
Yep.
with the beast.
Second main phase. So we have a choice. We either play this guy, which is actually a 3/4.
Yep.
So to note, he'd have to plus this Chandra, then minus this.
I can flashback a Triumph.
Oh, okay, yep. So then we just keep up instant speed.
Yeah. I
Dude.
think that's correct.
Yep. All right,
So
go ahead.
end step, make a food.
Yep. All right, so Murderous Rider is the best
All right.
thing we could have
How many
drawn there,
times have I
probably.
cast Once Upon a Time? 1,
5.
2, 3, and that would have been in there. So
And-
I've cast 4 of them. So there's 20 cards on the bottom. I've used her twice. So there's 6 cards on the bottom, right?
I think you used her more than twice.
I don't think I used her more.
Did you have another one?
Oh, yeah, I did.
So you used it twice,
So
3
there's
times because
20
I hit this
bottom
once.
like 29 or 26 cards. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so Drakuseth should be in the top. So that's what we're going
flashback.
for.
Flashback, Once Upon a Time.
Yeah, flashback one of these.
This is unfortunate because now we have to find another Murderous Rider.
So,
So Murder Knight. So
there
good.
he is.
Murder
So
Knight
we're gonna
OP.
take Drakuseth.
And we need it right now. I guess the nice part is like we get to draw 2 cards a turn. So
Let's see. So he has no creatures on the battlefield, but he will be making a 3/3.
yep.
So we have to +2 there. And then I'll play a land and then tap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So for anybody who has just recently joined,
7 for Drake.
we're playing some proxy standard decks for
All right. Your
Eldraine
turn.
standard.
So these are food tokens.
This is on an adventure. It's hard to see everything. You got a Murderous Rider on an adventure, Circle of Loyalty, Tournament Grounds, a Castle Lockplan.
And I should have lethal next turn.
End of turn, Mega Knight.
Yep. Take 2 damage.
Yep.
So if he doesn't draw a Murderous Rider, and he
We'll
has
draw.
2 shots to do it.
This is very awkward because we need our hand empty here. Because
Well, yeah, you don't want to draw before you cast this.
well, I also have to take 2 for Murderous Rider. So
That's true.
add black,
Should you draw it?
play Midnight Reaper.
Mm-hmm. Draw a card.
Draw a card, lose a life, a 6. And that does not do it. So we drew Castle Embereth.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything we can do. We didn't draw. I mean, I guess the only other thing we could do is we...
You try to run your creature into Drakuseth.
Yeah, but you don't let that happen, right?
No.
So, especially because you have a Gilded Goose
It's a
to
free
block.
attack. Oh, yeah, I guess I can just throw
Yeah.
the goose at it. That's true.
So the goose is done because you have the game.
Yeah.
So yeah, like, we'll attack with this guy.
Yeah. And which target?
The Chandra, I guess.
I guess I'll block.
Sure. And we have no sack outlets. I guess we... Yeah, there's no good point. I'll pass.
Yep. So maybe I'll forget to attack.
Sure.
All right.
The
so,
giant 7/7
Right.
Dargon.
So attack, trigger.
Yep, sure.
I will choose 4 at you.
3 here, 3 here.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, it seems good.
Well, if you draw a Murderous Rider,
Um,
then you're dead on your upkeep anyways.
Well, I lose
2 life.
2 life. No, whatever.
Oh, it's not
non-token.
token. Not token. So,
So
1
I
life.
draw 1, and I take 4.
Yep. So you can't actually cast the Rider, and you didn't draw it anyways.
No, because I drew another land.
All
Wow.
right. So-
So one extreme to another there, but. So how do
That
you feel about that?
Felt like a grind fest.
It did.
And I actually feel like I have too many lands in the deck. I know I stumbled in the beginning, but I drew a lot.
I think that deck plays to a lot of lands, though. You do
It
need
does.
a massive.
And actually, at one point, I had 2 of the 3-mana Chandras, which I've nicknamed Cheryl Blossom. She was stuck in my hand because I didn't want to play her and then not flash back removal spells.
Okay.
And I didn't have triple red.
Oh, okay.
So it was a little awkward. So I think now we've been playing these decks for a little over an hour.
Yeah, we kind of planned it out.
Do you want to keep playing that?
It doesn't matter to me. Do you want to switch or do you want, it doesn't matter.
Why don't you switch?
Okay. Since this is the
Yeah,
I have the
so-
2 decks that have the largest
So
change.
the other deck that Garrison sleeved up is a Simic Adventure deck. So that deck is going to be a lot of 2-for-1s.
Yeah, Riverdale reference.
Of course, Riverdale reference.
Yeah, Riverdale Archie comics, I guess.
I looked at the
From,
spoiled
so-
artwork and I was just like, teenager Chandra, or like, I guess young 20s Chandra is
Yeah,
probably
yeah.
accurate, but like, yeah, Cheryl Blossom, why not?
So, just kind of like the